Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours,
better avoid doing that.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker.
That looks a bit off.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gun.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. Hello, Lelia. We're going back to watch that, by the way. I have no idea how this is going to look. Alright. This is first time using this emulator, so hopefully it looks alright. Just get a wee while for other folk to come in. That's a police not sound. Well, a police not song, technically. Look at that line! Why is that line right there? Everybody's gonna know that I'm emulating. That I'm a cheap bastard. Did you play this before? Bearing C. I need to get my bearings straight. It's not cold enough. I'm gonna bung that in the freezer a bit now. Be right back.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss.
Have you watched the Shenmue anime yet? I haven't actually, Big Drama. No. You know, I keep meaning, I'm still toying with the idea of either waiting or like just saying fuck it and subscribing to Crunchyroll. I'll probably subscribe to Crunchyroll. You know, it's funny, I actually was thinking about it all day at work, because people have just been tweeting about it non-stop. At least my timeline is filtered in such a way that it tells me that shit. But as soon as I got off work, I started working on this emulator. I've been working on it the past couple hours, so hopefully it looks okay. So we'll see how this goes.
And then we'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Hello, Toho.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit.
Why is that? What's that weird sort of like almost VCR effect that's happening? Ah, what's it doing that for? Hello, Zero.
Psycho Mantis with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf.
I don't know if that's just that cutscene. I genuinely can't remember.
Decoy octopus.
David Hayter's B-Day was the other day.
Vulcan raven, giant and shaman.
The real voice of Snake, yeah.
Specialist in interrogation.
Using Duck Station. No, you know, it's funny, To, I should use Duck Station, but no, this is EPSXE, which I think is like the most default PlayStation emulator you can get.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Oh, this game is so banging. I just hope it emulates well. Alright, where's it we're doing here? Actually, do I even... Nah, I don't think it's set up to vibrate. Oh well. Screen. Do this if I want, I suppose, but nah, I saw that. Okay. We could watch all the briefing. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. It's in special again. Oh, this is just briefing. Yeah, I think we need to beat the game a few times to unlock some shite here. Right, let's go. We're gonna play on normal and see what happens, eh? I'll tell you another thing. I was a bit upset because I couldn't get the fucking analog stick to work. Like, I'm not misremembering that, right? Metal Gear Solid does have DualShock 1 support, right? But I was testing this earlier and I just cannot get Snake to go in any direction other than the 8 that he's been assigned to go in, so we'll see how this goes, like I said. And we are watching every cutscene. Konami's probably gonna take this shit off of YouTube. They'll probably delete my YouTube channel my Twitch account right now, in fact.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the
We're
elevator in
using
the back
burst
is coming way
transmission.
up.
Just as I expected.
Doc's
I'll have
final
to take the
stream.
elevator to the
Aye.
surface, but make sure nobody sees you.
Taken down by
You need to
Konami.
contact me by
I don't know if
codec.
Konami actually does
Frequency
do
is
that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
I listen to this dialogue now, and I just think of the fact that they completely repeat it back in Metal Gear Solid 2, like word for word, and there was actually a purpose for it. Oh my god. You probably don't give a shit, to be honest. They're probably too busy plodding along with their NFTs, probably. Right, should we break this guy's neck? I think we should break this guy's neck. I almost regretted breaking that guy's neck. Let's pick up ration, actually. Wait, hold on. Wait. No, it's still not picking up the analog stick. Thought for a minute they were dead. It's weird. Right. Anyway, we've got to wait a bit for the lift to come down.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Right. And as if I wasn't already being tempted by the Shenmue anime already. Look, there's a forklift. Literally hugging a forklift right now. Trying to keep hidden. Yeah, this was definitely like a crazy thing about this game. Back when it came out, is that all these like crazy 3D camera angles everywhere, you know? This is quite funny actually, right? Because my... Oh, never mind. It's actually updated. Never mind. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Yeah, I will definitely watch it. Again, either I binge it on one go or I just say fuck it and I do get it. We'll see. You know what? Probably by the end of tonight I'll probably have bought Crunchyroll and went for it. I can see myself doing that. Right, the game is also the American version, so it's running at 60 Hz. And again, I'm not good at telling when a game runs at 60 Hz. For some reason, my eyes can't see that. But if it's a game that I'm super familiar with, I can definitely tell that Snake's footsteps are quicker than I'm used to, you know, so that'll probably take some getting used to. I mean, I wanted M2 to buy the rights to the Grady series, but Konami would prefer all their series die instead of selling them off. Was that actually a thing, Toho? Did because I know M2 are quite fans of like some of those older IPs. Did they actually try to buy them off of Konami? Nah, I gotta show support for the Shenmue IP Zero, you know. I gotta be willing to spend that money. Just a minute, I'm gonna do something really disgusting. Just a minute. Come on, fuck. Is that it? No, that's not it yet. Oh, come on. Saw that. Ow.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska.
I always remember as well playing Twin Snakes. And you just played Twin Snakes. Like, the dialogue's exactly the same, but they took away everybody's accent and they talk like a lot slower, and it's just weird.
I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorists...
I don't know how anime works now, you know. But again, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that Yu Suzuki sees my money for the Shenmue anime.
Colonel,
Hi, Leon.
what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best
Beat
chance
Twin
to slip
Snakes,
in
I still own it.
unnoticed.
Yeah, I beat it too. It's just like, when you know this game as well as me, playing Twin Snakes is so bizarre. You know, it's a nice game to have for sure, but yeah, it's... doesn't replace this, like. I don't think that's the Leon bit. Oh wait, I did. Never mind. I'll take the bus. Ignore me.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow,
What's with all the Metal Gear content I'm seeing on my feed everywhere as I'm slowly getting into the franchise? I don't know, RZE. Like, everybody here will tell you, I usually stream like Sega shit, but I just fancied playing Metal Gear tonight. All right, I'm a grown man. I pay my taxes. Leave me alone. All right. If I want to play Konami's game illegally, I'll fucking play Konami's game illegally. It's not like those prats did anything for me.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
Where are you up to, RZ?
Well, I know I won't be bored.
Is it just you just getting your way through this game first, or what?
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous
Morning,
Sonic
Cool Breeze.
technique. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the
I say I pirated it. I am playing on an illegally downloaded ROM, but I do own like every Metal Gear game through there.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your
You
enemies,
borrowed the
and
first
blue
three off a
cone
website.
shapes
Oh, I
represent
gotcha.
their
I
field
gotcha.
of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome
You always
soldiers
say
have highly
alright
developed
in most
senses of hearing and
sentences.
vision due to their gene
Alright.
therapy.
I don't actually. I say alright with a W.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief
We'll
was injected
see
with the
when
same
I
GPS
have
transmitting
more
nanomachines
time
as
to
you.
play them, though.
He should appear on your radar
Yeah, it's kind of
as
unfortunate
a
actually, because once you get through the three,
You can from him
if you're gonna
about
play
the
4,
terrorists.
it's only on PS3. You know, it's like why what? Okay, I get why, because it's Konami, but would be nice, wouldn't it?
Discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Can't even buy this game in the official capacity. You can buy it on GOG, Leon, like good old games that sell like DRM free game files and all that. Konami, in their wisdom, put Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 up on there. The PC versions, not the definitive editions that Bluepoint developed. Just the PC versions, and they're playable versions. They're absolutely fine, but it's just weird that they're only on GOG, you know.
Contact me if you want me to record your current status.
How many Konami's NFTs have I invested in so far? 6.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip
Look,
searched
you saw an
by Dr.
ad for the
Mayo,
Shenmue anime
all
on
my
YouTube.
weapons are taken.
That's. I would love to see that actually. I don't get YouTube ads. I've got YouTube Premium.
To do a strip search on me.
Finished
Oh,
Konami 2,
that
nice.
doctor.
The ending
By the
was.
way,
Yeah, the
sorry,
ending is a bit weird in
damage
Konami
to
2.
our
Konami 2.
How did you
Fuck.
do that?
Kiwami 2.
My stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me
But
that
I'll not
suppressed
go
my
into that
stomach
here.
acids.
This is the Metal Gear stream,
Good.
you know.
How are those going to help you?
You never know.
I wonder how easy it would be, because I know PS3 emulation is really taking off. I wonder how easy it would be to emulate MGS4.
If
That
you
might be
wanna
worth
get in,
trying,
there's
actually,
the front
on
door.
here eventually. Because I would like to do Metal Gear Solid
It's
2
the
and 3, you
fastest
know.
way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Oh yeah, like, they released Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence for PC and Xbox, along with the PS2. I don't even own those versions, actually. Subsistence and Substance. I do own the HD version, though, on the PS3, which has them, basically. So I do effectively have them, but yeah, those wouldn't be bad to own those, I think.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Yeah, so that was like a rumor for a while, I believe, that Bluepoint was actually doing something with Konami. And at the same token regard, there was also rumors that Sony was doing stuff with Konami. And now, you know, Sony owns Bluepoint, so I just fucking buy Konami. Sony, Goni, just don't buy any other Japanese publishers, just Konami.
A surveillance camera?
I never ever use stun grenades, by the way. Does anybody actually use stun grenades in this game? Never use them ever. You saw somebody stream MGS4? Alright. Hello, by the way, Luca Sulo. Luco Sula. Sorry. How's it going? Yeah, the thing about that, Zero, is that as is Kojima's way, he did put like a lot of like random Sony references in Metal Gear Solid 4. You guys remember that? Oh god, I don't want to spoil it. But there was some good funny shit in some of those cutscenes, like only MGS1. Oh no! Oh yeah, who was it said that? We're actually talking about this before. They had to take down Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 because of historical like footage that's in there. You know, some of the cutscenes are like they've got like all the bomb footage and shit. Mantis. No thanks, I'm good. I'm currently Yakuza 3. I don't mind first few chapters. I don't know what you mean there, but Metal Gear's pretty good, Cool Breeze. I'd recommend it. I didn't like. I say I didn't like 5. I never actually properly gave it a chance, but from what I saw and what I played of it, I'm like, I don't think I want to play 5. Metal Gear Solid is a quadrilogy in my eyes.
I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
I don't know if it's a dick move by Konami necessarily. It's like the footage that Kojima used in the games is legitimately like, you know, like I don't know what the logistics are, but like it's because of that, you know, it's whoever owns like the copyrights to that, I suppose. Not that I'm defending Konami, you know, fuck them, but Game Boy Color 1. Yeah, I haven't played too many of the spin-offs for Metal Gear. Who remembers Metal Gear Acid? Just like Phantasy Star Online Episode 3 and Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck's that card one called again? I've completely forgotten. But yeah, all these like freaking card game spin-offs. That got a sequel to. There was a Metal Gear Acid 2.
Shut those cupboards as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell.
Woman in the cell?
Now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Toho, but 5 tries to extend Big Boss's story, which I don't think really... Because, I mean... As good as it all worked out, in my opinion, you know, Kojima's definitely like making this shit up as it goes along. You know, he was just better at hiding it than Nomura was. You know. Bought both Acid games for super cheap. Are they up for digital download? Actually, the Acid games. Again, I can't say I played them. I wasn't too fussed, but. It was just such a bizarre concept I found. Wasn't he planning to end the series with Metal Gear Solid 2 ever? He literally... he literally said that for every game he made. RZ. He probably meant it at the time, but he never followed up on it. You know, like 3 was going to be his last game, then 4, then 5, and 5 was his last game, so there you go. Death Stranding will probably be his last game, not will they? I mean, there's a bit more to it than that, Toho, but... yeah, they do have the same actor, yeah. I was really hoping Metal Gear Solid 2 would be remade for subs. Yeah, I never played any of those, actually. Well, I tried to play the first one. I think I own Metal Gear for the Nintendo. Like, I think I actually have that cartridge somewhere in my game room. What do you think? Should I go in and, I don't know if I can be arsed, actually. Maybe later in the stream I'll go into my game room and, get all of my Metal Gear games. Oh shit, what's that again? No, that's the thermal goggles. I might as well chuck out a chaff here. Fucking Ned grenade here. I remember. I'm just gonna give random anecdotes here. Who remembers playing Metal Gear Solid 3? Right, getting the thermal goggles in that game and thinking it looked like the sickest fucking thing. They literally like retextured the entire game for those fucking thermal goggles in Metal Gear Solid 3, and they're from the 60s. They're not supposed to be that cool. Hello, objective, are you? Oh, this 60 FPS, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, right? Again, this just randomly popped in my heat here, right? You see this noise? Because, like, Snake will go across, like, noisy surfaces and he can attract the attention of, like, nearby soldiers. I will literally make that noise when I'm walking sometimes. Subconsciously, I will just go... I'll just do that, you know? I won't think about it, I'll just do it. But I'm hearing it now and it's a bit quicker and it's throwing me off. So, aye. That's how much I played this fucking game when I was younger. So just to give you even more story time, actually, my best friend, we're pretty much best friends because of this game, because I would just show up to his house to play Metal Gear all the time. He had a PlayStation, didn't he? And what was funny is that I had a fucking Nokia at the time, alright? And he got addicted to Snake, you know, on my Nokia. So whenever I went round to his house, he would grab my phone and start playing Snake. And I just find it funny, he played Snake, and I played Solid Snake, you know? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me, you know? Yeah, I know Zero, but heck. Where's the fun in picking that shit out?
It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
What's for dinner, Greg's or Papa John's? I already had dinner. I had a steak pie that my mom made me. I was actually in the pub last night, okay? I had an impromptu invitation to a family dinner, and I had to like sort of show up. And I was literally like in the pub watching the Rangers game on a Sunday night. I didn't get like too pissed or whatever, but it was after a meal and I felt all full. And you know how when you're pissed you've got to like go and eat something else, especially when you're like walking home and this guy's shiting. So I was all full and felt like shit last night. So I still kind of feel like that. I'm not very hungry right now. Snakes was popular in old mobile phone games. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, my pal got addicted to it, and I just came around to play Metal Gear all the time. Right, I think I can turn off this laptop I have here. Yeah, I don't need this. I have my laptop sort of like sitting here, but I've got this in windowed mode, so I don't really need it. Waste of power. If we look down here,
Is that a woman? Not him.
Fun fact, if you turn around here, go down the ladder and go back up, Meryl down there will be doing like a different animation every other time, including one where she's in her panties. And if you actually trigger that one, the cutscene that we're about to watch, she's in it and she'll actually be in her panties. How old is Meryl in this game? Because I remember hearing a variety of ages. Because isn't Snake like 35 or something in this game?
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
I also remember
You here to save me, huh?
thinking to myself, oh my god, this was like the first time, other than Donald Duck, this was the first time I saw a character in a game that had the same name as me. So, that was kind of cool.
It's true.
Snake, you mean? What did I say?
You don't look like one of them. In that case,
Did I call him
hurry
something
up and
different?
Get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible.
Alright, so Snake is 35, Meryl is 18. Alright.
How did they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting
Actually, yeah, because this game is set in
a weapon that will
2005?
What?
a weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
I wonder how old she is in Psychonauts. The fuck you talking about, Zero? Is there a character in Psychonauts called Meryl?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
Hello, game guy. He was born in 172. Fuck, he's
Rolling
old.
into a huge joint
Yeah, I
project between
figured you meant
Armstech and ourselves.
72.
We were going
That
to
means
use
he's younger than
exercise
Neo
one
and
day
Kazuma
to get
Kiryu.
to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Police not. Oh, I've made that mistake before, Zero.
Rex has fallen into the
I played Police Knots probably like 2-3 years ago at this point, and I was surprised how many like references there are that this game takes from that game. You know.
They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Alright. Snake does something a bit more flashy in the twin snakes in this cutscene.
Nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes. Of
No,
course, there is
NTSC.
PAL. It's set up so
Sorry.
that you need to
I'm gonna go
input
get my cola.
2
Be
different
right back.
passwords in order to launch the device.
Also, what's with these wireframes around the DARPA chief here?
Yes.
That doesn't look right.
Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, president of Armstech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
Yeah, there's definitely some. I don't know if it's like emulation heckles or it's because this game is obviously like so.
They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime.
How should I put this?
There is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys.
They were designed by Armstech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the
Ambitious?
password, you can
Yeah,
just insert the card
probably.
key
I was gonna
and
say
it
it's
creates a
like
safety lock.
it doesn't look great, does it?
Do that.
So there's probably a lot of jiggery pokery in the background that they had to do, so that by the time they put it on an emulator, it's like, oh dear.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them.
It's EP,
3 card keys. There are
friggin'
3 different
EPS XE game guy. I know I should use Duck Station. I know me of all people should use Duck Station, but I think I downloaded it and it was a bunch of like shit that I had to download along with it, and I was like, so that EPSCX, whatever the fuck is easier.
Second floor basement.
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a pan card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
You'd think they would attain that off him.
Area network, huh?
Also, why is the DARPA chief only allowed in level 1 areas? You'd think he'd be a bit more clearance than that. If you played this game, there's a fairly obvious answer to all this, but yeah.
And the doors will open automatically.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Not very distanced.
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Maybe I'll muck about with Duck Station at some point. Like, I'm not super far in right now, but...
Hey, what happened?
You know, I'm at that point where it's like, I'd have to start again. Fuck that.
Dead.
Aye, the DARPA chief.
Naomi, the chief. What
No,
happened?
he's dead. Dead as
I
fuck.
don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely
Yes.
not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Aye, Bandicoot. Yeah, you're decently early. Are you not supposed to... Hold on. I'm supposed to be able to... Ah, sod it. Rookie move here.
Don't move.
He got distracted by that bare arse.
So you killed the chief, you bastard. Liquid? No.
I don't know, RZ. We were watching... We just watched a bunch of diarrhea come out of that arse. You know? I don't think I'd be distracted too, but for not reasons you'd think.
Your hands are shaking.
Oh, this version, Bandicoot, 100%. Twin Snakes is fun for like a playthrough, but when I'm replaying this game, it's definitely this version.
In your eyes. They're rookies' eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
That and the
Open that
Wi-Fi.
door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Again, it's slightly... It's crazy how you can have, like, games or whatever, and you can... Let me try to do... I'm distracting myself here. It's like you can pick up on, like, audio cues that are, like, slightly faster or whatever, you know? Rookie move. Oh. Again? Nah, we good. I do know if you don't have a weapon by the time you get to this fight, Snake merely convinces Meryl to lower her weapon. I've actually seen the cutscene before, aye. There's an hour she can get distracted by. But I can't remember what happens when you actually start shooting. Like, does Snake just magically get the SOCOM or something?
You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation.
Isn't, like, Twin Snakes, like, stupid expensive now as well? Like, you can say that for a lot of GameCube games now, to be fair. I was actually so close tonight, guys, for starting Majora's Mask as well. But for some reason I just wanted to persevere and see if I could get this emulating, and I did, so... Good girl, just like that. I wonder how many settings I could actually finish this game in. Because the thing about Metal Gear Solid 1 is that it's actually really... I used to think this game was long as fuck when I was younger. It's really not. It's just got a lot of cutscenes, which was something that would obviously be a thing in the entire series.
Hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Yeah, it plays exactly like thingy. I used to have, like, this was genuinely, guys, right? Metal Gear Solid 2 is a game that just, like, took over my existence, you know, in my sort of, like, teen years, you know, because, like, after the Dreamcast died, I obviously, like, continued to play it with certain games as they came out, but when I got a PS2, Metal Gear Solid 2 was the first game that was just like, I know I say this a lot, but I, like, picked apart every bit of that game, you know? I don't think there was a single thing in Metal Gear Solid 2 that I didn't experience multiple times, you know? And I used to remember thinking, like, could you get, like, Metal Gear Solid 2 playing on, like, other controllers? Because I would, like, look at the DualShock 2 and be like, well, you need this to do this, and if you don't have that button, you can't do that, and I would just, like, it would occupy my mind so much, right? It was mega, mega nerdy shit, alright? But yeah. The thing about that objective is that I used to always think, I would think of games like Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil 2, and I guess not Final Fantasy 7 because that's an RPG, but I used to, like, compare these games to games that you would get, like, on the Saturn and be like, dang, why the Saturn game's not too much longer? But they weren't really that much longer when you think about it. Plus, Sega was obviously going for a more arcadey field anyway, but you know what I mean. I guess there was a reason why PlayStation really just kicked everybody's arse, you know. Hold on. I'm trying to get a suggestive angle here. It's not working. There we go. Lovely. Thought it was non-pixel in the EU. This is the American... No, this is the American version I'm playing right now, Bandicoot, for 60 Hz, but... No, it was blurred out in when I was growing up too, don't worry about that. Per Johnny. Johnny is like... Trying to think of something to compare him to. He's definitely one of the most important characters in the Metal Gear series, isn't he? Can you think of a single character that has been through as much shit as Johnny? Yeah. It's funnily enough objective, it's still kind of that to this day. You know, during like this whole sort of like acquisition war that we're having, when it comes to like Microsoft versus Sony, the real strength that Sony as a company has over Microsoft is their sort of story-driven games, you know? Snake. No, I'm taking the piss, Bandicoot. I'm saying Johnny's been for a lot of shit because he has diarrhea in every game that we see him in, you know? Oh, pause. Wish I could just hod these guys up. Shouldn't have done this. Why does your radar turn off when you start going under sun? Alright, they would fix this in a Metal Gear Solid 2, but yeah, it's like... Watch this, I'm gonna come out here and he's gonna see me. No, no he didn't. Sweet. And that's what I call breakneck speed. Did it do that in Twin Snakes? Do what?
Even in 4, I thought the...
Oh, with the diarrhea. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had lots of diarrhea in the Twin Snakes, like. Like, if Johnny was a character in Super Smash Brothers, I don't want to think about what his final smash would be, you know? Oh, the radar turning off when you were crawling. No, I don't think it did, because it didn't in Metal Gear Solid 2. It's just in this game it's doing that. Oh, he's gonna see me. No. Right, I'm trying to remember. What is it you can get here, right? You gotta be quick. You got C4 on you. Not yet. Now I do. Don't worry, Bandicoot. I know this game fairly well. I say that. I always say that, and I always end up arsing Sutton up, so we'll see anyway. And here's these lockers that you were able to, like, go into. Why don't we look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Just don't forget the lasers in the other rooms. Mm-hmm. Actually, is that not just when you... Is that not just when you have to go for the digital camera? Which I'm not going to bother get. Well, maybe I'll come... No, because you have to come back here to get the digital camera when you have level 6. No, it's like, it's only level 4 that you need, isn't it? This is where we want to go. Yep. You're the Arms Tech President, Kenneth Baker, right? We come back here for the PSG-1. No, you do need level 6. Okay, so you need level 6 to get it. No, in fact, I don't even think that's... Yeah, that's, I don't need to go in there just yet. Fuck it. Right, first boss fight. Here we go.
Am I too late?
Yeah, there's like a weird blur effect that this game likes to use in some cutscenes. It's not emulating well here.
Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
And now here is Metal Gear Solid's real main character.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
It is blurry, yeah.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's single-action army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Ocelot, the other guys and I have been talking, and we could have decided that maybe you should get a real animal for your codename. It is a real animal, you jackass. Well, I've never heard of it. It's kind of like a bobcat or something. Well, we don't have a bobcat in Foxhound. You could be Revolver Bobcat. And I don't know. This is so sudden. What the? What the? Uh-oh. This isn't good. Oh wait, was the dialogue was playing now?
You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long.
Hiding won't help you. Damn it. I don't like going for those,
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
I don't like going for those SOCOM bullets next to the thing with the... It's scary. This boss fight's a bit more interested in the Twin Snakes since you can do like first person mode and shit. There we go.
You're pretty
Hello,
good.
Oren.
Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right?
What do we do if you run out of bullets in that fight? Reset, pretty much frantically. That's a point. I should start saving, actually. I suppose you can like restart from boss fights and stuff.
That exoskeleton.
Hello, Mega Boy.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code?
While this cutscene's playing, I think I'll export a freaking Shenmue part to YouTube.
Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis' mind probe.
He couldn't read you?
Surgical implants.
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical
Indeed, Mega Boy.
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you.
Oh, is it like a cursed game for you then, Orin?
He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
I feel like my order for the Metal Gear Solid games changes all the time. I think 2 is my favorite. I'm too emotionally attached to Metal Gear Solid 2. Even though I know it has like a lot of problems.
But as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
And I remember thinking that my least favorite was 3. And I think back to that, it's just like, you know, last place has to go to something. But Metal Gear Solid 3 is so good, you know?
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot. Damn.
You couldn't get something like this anymore, could you?
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of knowledge.
Oh god, really, Orin? There's some more Konami games that I could stream. I'm well into Silent Hill as well.
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well,
see, I probably like... See, in terms of, like, their overall franchises, I would probably put Konami above, like, Capcom, right? Like, in terms of, like, franchise potential and what each franchise, like, sort of means to me, I would probably do that, you know? Even though I love Capcom as well, so it just hurts a bit more that Konami has become what they are, you know? So, it's footage like this that I think got Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 taken off of good old games.
No. Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials.
Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Can you imagine if this shit was talked about today in a game released like today?
You mean Metal Gear?
You'd have all these like #2 political debates or the show. I probably wouldn't do Suikoden. I played the first game, it was alright. Castlevania, I'd probably only play like the... I like the DS ones of Castlevania the most. I don't know if that'd be reasonable to stream, but...
The Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Found new methods. Yeah, there has been like new methods for, and to be fair, I think most, not all, most, I don't want to get too, I don't want to like start something here, but I think most nuclear waste these days comes from like nuclear energy as opposed to nuclear weapons, you know, so.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
That's no bad. Do DDR. Oh, shite.
Grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
I think they did that, Zero, because the court system in those games is a bit wacky. And they kind of imply that the laws changed over time in the Ace Attorney universe, so yeah.
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists.
Yeah, like I said, my favorite IP from Capcom is Ace Attorney, you know, and I like a lot of them, but they're just not like. Like, let me think, I'd probably put, like, Metal Gear and Castlevania... Not Castlevania. Castlevania's good, but Metal Gear and Silent Hill above, like... Fuck. Do I prefer Silent Hill or Resident Evil? Do I spark this up? Shit. I mean, today, there's way more high-quality Resident Evil than there is Silent Hill, because Silent Hill fell off hard, but, yeah.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
I don't even know what my favorite...
Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
It's either Silent Hill or Metal Gear, my favorite Konami IP, that is.
What did you do to me?
I don't know, actually, shit.
Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went in.
I need to download... I'm actually maybe going to replay Symphony of the Night soon. Because I've been into like downloading fan translations recently. So I was going to download the fan translation on the Sega Saturn. And look at me talking over all this important shit.
What the hell?
You did not maintain social distancing, Snake.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
Get in
contact with her.
Snake.
The Saturn version is shite. I've seen the videos comparing it before, Orin, but everybody... Oh, new follower. The fuck's that? I hear the fucking noise of, like, friggin' buttons popping, alright? And, my brain immediately goes somewhere else rather than, like, oh, new Twitch follower. But yeah, thank you very much, who the fuck just followed there? I'll tell you in a minute. Let's see here. Eggman Jr. 94. Thank you very much for the follow. Was that your first time seeing that objective? I added that a wee while ago. Do you remember Meryl's number? I do, Bandicoot, but why don't you tell me? Just so you can interact. We can't make the call here anyway. We have to go up a bit. These Tony have backstory, something like it was made by some rookies on their free time. Somewhat, Luko, somewhat. Shu Takumi had a very small team and they basically were allowed to do what they wanted. And actually, what did happen was that Shu Takumi was doing stuff under Shinji Mikami at the time, like, and he got like big roles in like the Dino Crisis series. And Shinji Mikami was like, you know what, Shu, you do what you want. You make a game. And Shu's like, oh, sweet. So he wanted to make like a courtroom drama game. And literally, he went on holiday, started like writing the game when he was on holiday. Gets a phone call from Shinji Mikami. He's like, oh, he's gonna like praise me for working when I'm on holiday. But instead, Shinji Mikami's like, don't do a courtroom drama game. It'll be shite. And Shu Takumi's like, no, it'll be shite. Fuck you. And then he like goes, makes the game, and it's fucking great. So yeah. I did not play Silent Hill the arcade game, no. It was probably not what fans were wanting. Right, we now have a level 2. I like that, by the way. Just like this wall here, which is obviously like, you know, not man-made. It's got like the sort of frost on it. Must be fucking freezing in here. I believe Takuya and Kamiya joined Makimi's unit at the same time. Kamiya even voiced Goda. Yeah, I know about that, yeah. It's a nice little bit of trivia, that. Do I watch the Great British Bake Off? Is there any Greg stuff on there? Cool Breeze? So what was the GOG thing? What do you mean? FAMAS. I don't watch Top Gear either. I don't have a telly. Well, I don't have a telly license. What was that GOG? Oh, you mean how it was taken off of GOG? Yeah, because of the use of the historical footage, yeah. Again, I don't think there's anything Konami can really do about that. They either go into the game and, like, take out of the friggin', like, historical footage, which I don't think they want to do, or they renew up the license, which I think is what they're trying to negotiate right now. Because I don't think they want those games to be, like, removed from the service, you know? Because they are Metal Gear games, obviously, and they do alright for Konami, you know? A long-time subscriber on your YouTube channel since 2009, actually. Eggman Jr., I'm convinced that there's a template out there for that fucking comment that I see in my Twitch account, and people are just like pasting it in to take the piss. It's like, long-time viewer, 2009, blah blah blah, don't you feel really old? But thank you regardless. Right. The Scottish duck creepypasta. Speaking of creepypasta, I'm needing a pish. Use watch snake flirt. Dunno. Don't join the Discord, Eggman Jr. Because it's ran by a very unpleasant fellow called Loki, and he tries to promote it. He's just he likes to be my manager, and he isn't. So there you go.
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know.
But I'm in it. I'm not very active, but I'm in it. So there you go. Anyway, need the pish. We're back.
The legendary Solid Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary
legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Get back.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
That's actually going to get back before.
Right. For the
Oh, I
development
100%.
of Metal Gear.
You know what? You know what game we're playing here? Objective.
The next generation special forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably.
My pals growing up always used to say that if I was a Metal Gear character, I would be Otacon.
Second floor.
And I couldn't really argue with it. It was quite shite. You know?
I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override.
My favorite thing about Otacon is, even though he's a total like otaku, he's actually also like a friggin'
It won't be the first time.
he's also like a total like harem protagonist, you know?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building.
Like he gets a bird in every game he's in,
What's
you
the
know?
security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5.
Even 2. He gets a girl in Metal Gear Solid 2 in a very fucked up anime way.
No way.
Incest.
You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh yes you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just
Cue the sad music.
right away. I never had any problems in training.
He's elite hacksaw. I don't know about that, lady. He uses a Mac. I don't trust that shit. Hello, by the way. Thank you for joining us.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget in the middle of a battle.
I get goosebumps from this fucking game.
It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
Yeah, the best is yet to come. That's the name of this song. It's absolutely
We'll talk
great.
about it later. For now,
Like, you know, I remember when I was playing, like, Shenmue, there were certain songs in that game that would come up and I'd be like, oh, fuck you, because I can't listen to them because they make me feel shit. Okay, this game's got a bunch as well.
Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
listen,
but
I know
maybe
this
just
area better
for
than you.
the
Call me if
CD
you have
work.
any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Does Meryl breathe? Does Meryl breathe through her skin? Oh my god, I forgot about that. I've seen legit JP St. Patrick's Day parades that Japan kind of just celebrates everything, I find, you know. Am I gonna get triangle strategy? Probably not, Cool Breeze. Like, maybe if it reviews super well, I will, but from what I've seen of the game, I'm actually not that fussed about it. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, excuse me. So right now, I think we have to basically wait for Meryl to open up shit. Bastard! But I think there's a door we can open up on the top floor. Oh, shit.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Well, I can see.
I'll probably go for the new Kirby game, yeah. That looks quite
Don't
good.
worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared
So noticed how
sensors.
the famous
Be
game
careful.
over
If
screen
an intruder is
seemed to be
sensed,
more
gas is
heartbreaking in this game.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they had to,
So
like,
the nuclear warhead storage
copy it
building.
each time, you know?
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I think
changed
Japanese
my
people
mind.
have
Don't get
having
careless.
fake
That's when things
Christian
always turn
weddings
sour.
with random white
Sorry,
people
but this
as
is the only
fake
way I can figure
pastors
out whether
is
or not
even
I'm cut
better
out to
though.
be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are
Sure.
professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Right, I can't even mind what's up here. It's not the cardboard box, is it? Right, I'm not misremembering this, am I? No, wait, that's definitely level 2 over there. Bastard. Whatever's in here better be worth it. Mine detector. Actually, wait, is there no there's no way you can get this a bit early? Or am I misremembering? Aha. Yeah, I'm arsing this up bad now. Please don't be at the bottom of these stairs. Could be doing with like a ration or something. Oh god, aye. Fair enough, Leon, let's save.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Do I even have an is there a memory card in this emulator? Okay, apparently there is.
Snake, remember what the goal said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful.
Nah, I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5 Eggman Jr.
Right.
Not too fussed about it.
Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Alright, Jiribai RZ, thanks for dropping in. Speaking of British things, there are big in Japan. Has anyone here seen the full-size Thomas Tank Engine there? Oh god. I know Thomas Tank Engine has an yeah, I watched the Cat Icarus video. He's got like an exclusive game there. You know, funnily enough you bring that up, Objective, is have any of you seen that map? It got like sort of like passed around a bit. It was like a map showing each country's like most preferred to country that they'd want to move to based on like Google search results or something. Okay. The UK's most wanted how do you word this? Fuck. The country that most UK citizens want to move to is Canada. The country that most Canadians want to move to is Japan, as is America. You know, Americans want to move to Japan as well. But the country that Japan wants to move to the most is the UK. And I think they were the only country on that map that wanted to move to the UK the most. And I was like, alright. Yeah, if you just Google something along those lines, Objective, you'll find it. Because yeah, I think in overall, based on like the number of countries, Canada was like the number one most desired moving location, and Japan was like second. Because you know, everybody wants to live where the anime is. You know, all the girls look like that. Let's go. Right. Who thinks I'll get this first try? Why does this airlock have level 5 on one end but only level 2 on the other? Who would want to move here? Japanese people, apparently. I have a Japanese friend in uni who said they find the UK more comfortable than America because they found British manners more similar. I'm in the US and I could move anywhere. It would probably be Australia. If I could move, like, I don't want to move, I don't want to live any other place than here, to be honest, but I probably would if I had to choose. Probably like a country like Canada, you know, because I need to move somewhere cold, alright? So I don't want to go any more south, any closer to the equator than I already am. And I'm already like higher than, you know, that little bit of Canada that sort of sticks out? And where like over 50% of the population live on there, okay? I can't live there because that's more south than I currently am, so I would have to like move to like Edmonton or something, you know? Be more interesting if they specified which country in the UK. You're on thin ice there, Eggman Jr. A bought here away from being political. Southern Ontario. Like, yeah, again, just like the sort of like more northern bits of Canada. Because again, I don't like... sometimes Scotland gets too hot for me, okay? I can't whack it. I can't whack high temperatures, guys, okay? I need to be... You can always try Alaska. Maybe. Alaska would probably do me just fine, aye? We're in Alaska right now in this game. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, Eggman. Uh-oh. Not many people live in the norm, but it's kinda... I know, like I said... Cheers for interrupting me there, Deep Throat. Ooh, air.
Use a mine detector. Who are you? Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. The
See,
informant from the Watergate school.
I'm fascinated by this...
You're not using burst
Lydia, see, when it comes to Japan, right, they really need to, like, accept immigration, you know, quite soon because of their population crisis that they're having right now. It's going down, like, really quickly. So, yeah, either they start having a bunch of babies or they let folk in. So, we'll see how that pans out for them.
Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei-Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei-Ling.
I'm willing to bet that most, like, other Asian countries would love to move to Japan. That seems like quite a desirable place to go to. In fact, I think Indonesia and Taiwan were, like, on the list. Their most wanted to move to country was Japan on that map. I mean, if it's anything like the costs in Yakuza, I kind of doubt it. I mean, it's 500 yen to go for 3 goes on the claw machines. That's a fucking ripoff. Yeah, again, that's just my sort of, like, weird fascination with things like populations and maps and stuff. I don't know where I get it from, guys. It's just a thing I do. Which is better, Glasgow, Edinburgh, or Glasgow? Fuck Edinburgh, bunch of wankers. Nah, I don't go to Edinburgh, like, ever. I've been in there, like, I've been to Edinburgh, like, less than 10 times in my life, you know? Excuse me. Just never have a reason to go there, you know? So naturally, I'm a tiny bit biased, you know? My favorite city in Scotland's probably Stirling, you know? I like Stirling. Thank you. Dundee's alright. I've only been there a few times as well. I'll tell you this though. The thing I always remember about Dundee is that when I was growing up, me and my dad and my brother, we became like little connoisseurs of like swimming baths. Like we would go all across the country to like various swimming baths. Like every week he would take us to one, you know? And he took us to Dundee once, and Dundee, it's not even there anymore. It's shut down and knocked down. I'm so sad about this, but Dundee, when I was growing up, had by far the best swimming baths in Scotland. It was so good, you know? It was so good. We've got a client that works in East Kilbride, Eggman, so I've been there for like work-related stuff before. Yeah, so I don't really go there too often myself, but yeah. Yeah, I get that feeling as well, Zero. I don't think I'd want to live in Japan, but I definitely want to visit it one day. I'm not a traveler, but if I'm going to visit anywhere, it's going to be Japan. I'm literally going to go to Kabukicho. I'm going to go to that famous, like, archway at the beginning of all the Yakuza games. I'm going to lie on the ground, get somebody to take a photo. All the Japanese people are going to, like, look at me saying, oh, fuck, we've got another one. This is... so, yeah, that'll be good. Are you literally just Googling Scottish cities right now, Mega Boy? Right, let's see here. Better sneak by Sega Sammy, like Nick Robinson did in his video. I've been to Inverness once when I was really young. Can't mind anything about it. Oh, there's that blur effect again. No working. This gen really leans into his like a spirit animal, you know.
Send him a message.
Midlothian. No, I can't say I've been there too much either. I don't travel too much, guys. I'm literally just a Central Belt boy.
Come, let's fight.
Right, we've got to put a chaff grenade so that his big gun doesn't get us, but his wee gun can still get us. And we've got to grenade him. His big gun might get us here. His big gun got us there. You go far enough away for us. Right, I swear to God, right? It's one of these things that, you know, only exists in my memory, but I swear to God I beat this tank with one grenade once. Oh, get up, Snake! Oh, you bastard! Oh, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Okay, that's up there. Oh, that's in there! That's in there! That's going to be a bad feeling, finding a grenade in your, in amongst you.
Yeah, you like this.
Oh, that's in amongst them too! There we go. Took on a tank with nothing but grenades. Oh, Foley art. You know, the audio of that is a bit off. Is it? Does a little squeak thing actually happen properly?
What did you think of him?
He is just
Anyway, thank you, Ediabra. Ediabra. That's your name's got a bra in it, just like Lei Fang just now.
But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes. The Raven.
Oh my god, Eggman Jr. doing that fucking fight on extreme, because I think each one of those rays took like 10 missiles or something, and I'm pretty sure you had to, I don't think you had to fight all 25, but it felt like it. Oh god. Well, I mean, if you had to pick, right, being ran over by a tank or being fired by a projectile from a tank, alright? What would you pick? Genuine question. I'd probably choose to be fired by the tank because that sounds a bit quicker and, you know, more cool, really. Hello, Link Mario Samus. Duck, what the actual fuck was with that follower notification? What? There's nothing wrong with that, alright? I mean, when we get a new follower, Toho, it's supposed to be a happy occasion, so I thought I'd make a notification that makes everybody happy when they see it, you know? I mean, that guy was certainly happy there, you know? Aye, we boobs. Aye. Won't be splattered by... For those of you who are wondering, actually, since somebody's probably going to be asking, that was an ending from Dead or Alive 4. It was Lei Fang's ending. She was one of my digital crushes just after Xu Yang from Shenmue 2, so yeah. Yakuza Bread made people happy. It should still play, Leon. Like, I think I have both of them on, but we're not seeing Yakuza Bread anymore. It should be random, but maybe it is just still set to that one notification. But, aye. Right, we're not allowed to have any fun now.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
Oh yeah.
Is 141.52.
Probably give Natasha a holla.
All the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
We'll give Natasha a quick ring. Right, you just listen to her, I'm needing another pish. I swear to God, my best pal fancied Natasha. He's got a thing for the Russian accent, you know?
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Alright. Plutonium is a solid, it doesn't leak. Here, I wouldn't chance it. I wouldn't chance it. Right. Come on then. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. If I know... Oh shit, where is it you get the... If I missed the cardboard box... Hold on. You can use chaff grenades. If need be. You're alright to use chaff. Like, is this cardboard box B here? fuck, I think it is. No, it's later. Canny mind, shite. Here's me going on about it's like, I know fucking everything about this game, no danger. What the fuck, Yelena? What does that even mean, like Mario Samus? Is this gonna be something about films or telly or whatever? Alright. I think anybody would feel quite bad after that. Oren. We were talking about all sorts of like Mario Samus, you make it very, very hard not to bully you. Alright? Like, I take the piss out of you every single stream you're in for somehow connecting to the Marvel Cinematic Universe or Star Wars, okay? You do it every time. As soon as you find that little crack, you're just, like, picking away at it. It's like a fun tip. He's talking about Russians. Black Widow is Russian. Aye. What is it we're doing now? Got to find Emmerich, but... we need to find ourselves a Nikita. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Actually, I'm pretty sure I've heard it before. Shite. Like, see, when you've played a lot of Metal Gear Solid 2, a lot of, like, the things that happen in this game don't make too much sense, you know? Because as soon as the guy sees you, it's like, you know, the alarm goes off immediately. In Metal Gear Solid 2, it's just so used to, like, stopping him before he, like, makes the call, you know? Eggman. Yeah, is that thing where it was like a sort of like action... some sort of turned into some action game? Like, wasn't it like a 3D Castlevania game it turned into? Like, it was definitely surreal, because didn't it just suddenly become like 60 FPS as well when you played it on the PS2? Ape Escape, yeah. My top Castlevania games, pretty much Kill Breeze, the ones on the 3DS. They were all great. Probably Order of Ecclesia was my favorite one. Oh, DS. Was there any good Castlevania games on the 3DS? There was that, like, Lords of Shadow spin-off that was actually made by Mercury Stream, I remember that, but that was it, wasn't it? Oh no, we're away from the nuke area now, so that's fine. I remember, right, I only ever saw this in a magazine, right? But there was shots in a magazine, I have no idea if it's in the real game, where, you know, at the very end of Metal Gear Solid 3, I won't spoil it too much here, but basically, some guy reaches to shake Snake's hand and he doesn't. Okay, this guy. And there was like screenshots of him and Snake snogging, you know? They were in a field of flowers, which, if you've played the game, you know what that is, and they were like kissing, you know? You know how Hideo Kojima likes to gay up Snake as much as he can, okay? It's a bit like, you know, it's funny, there's a lot of like big male Japanese developers that are just so into yaoi, you know? Like, look at what Nomura does to like friggin' Sora and Riku, you know, they're gay as fuck. And, Kojima likes to do that with Snake. I don't know if that's in the game, alright? I have no idea. Like I said, it was in a magazine, and I just remember like looking at it at the time. I'm just like, oh, Kojima, you know. So, right. I picked up the Nikita. So, wait, do I know also need, or did I get that bit after? You get it in here. That's fine. What do you do at this point in the game? Wait for Meryl to show up. All right. I don't know, Link Mario Samus. Watching, you'll find out. Yakuza 3 has at least one cutscene where Kiryu is put into that one might describe as... Oh, aye. Yeah, Yakuza 3 is gay as fuck as well.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
That fake Bandicoot.
I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
The secret theater, because I only when you say secret theater, I'm only like remembering. I know there's a bunch of like random cutscenes that you could trigger in that game, but yeah, maybe I should check that out. Like, does it sound familiar, Eggman Jr., that cutscene? How do you get here again? Right, every time you fail, make sure you come out here to like breathe up again. I almost walked into that there. Oh, I destroyed that. Have I played Metal Gear 2? No, I haven't played any of the OG Metal Gears before. Just Solid. Did I get destroyed too? Oh yeah, I forgot you could do this. This actually makes it so much easier to control when you hold down triangle. Also, when Ocelot jumps into the Meg, you have a showdown with him in the secret theater. He just jumps in one window and go out the other and falls. I want to say I've seen that too, because there's a lot of different ways that fight can go down, from what I remember, Eggman Jr. Fuck it. Okay, seriously, I'm starting to, like, wonder here. Where the fuck is that cardboard box? Like, where have I missed it? I don't know if I think that objective. Because I know there's a lot of similarities there. But mind you, pretty much all the Zelda games have like various similarities to each other. Oh yeah, I was always fascinated by this. Hal's lab, keep out, because he's a fucking child. Uh-oh. In the tank hangar. I think it is, actually. I'm pretty sure I've just like I can go back and get it when we go for the PSG one, but yeah, totally forgot to pick it up. You know, considering how bad. See Japan, right? In fact, I think that this hallway is censored in the Japanese version. If I'm not mistaken. Aye, like I heard Mortal Kombat has a hard time over there. Right, let me tell yous, right? Amongst my group of like high school pals, this character was by far the most quotable. Okay, like we would just say his lines over and over and over again, you know? But they're alright showing that. Keep in mind, this guy's literally like a harem protagonist, alright?
Who are you?
All the fucking birds go for Otacon.
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge.
Yeah, I remember that, Bandicoot, yeah. There was a bunch of stuff that would like suddenly show up when you beat the game multiple times.
I will kill you.
Also, Bandicoot, don't mention any other Marvel characters, otherwise Link Mario Samus is gonna go mental.
No difference. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Most of the effects are actually pretty good on the ninja here.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Oh man, see if somebody... Oh god. Hold on. I might regret this because, yeah, this could be... Do I do this? Right, I'm gonna save first before I try this. Hold on. Just in case.
Snake, you can't use your radar.
Right, if I do this... It's not making this easy. I'm just googling something real quick. I really want to do this. Okay, I really want to do this little thing, but it's gonna. See, this is a bit awkward because it's not letting me exit the emulator here. There must be something up. Like if I close, it'll probably do it, but... You hear that? Ain't that lovely? Oh, sod it. Okay. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get like Kuzu's theme from Yakuza 0 and play it over this boss fight, okay? But EPSXE is being a bastard, so it's not letting me like go into the menu and mute the sound, so sod it. Sod it. Just like imagine it in your heads. Like, it'd be nice if there was like a shortcut or something, but I don't think there is. It's a nice down air right there. What do you think, Link Mario Samus? You know, I just realized actually, Grey Fox is, well, I just spoiled it. This is Grey Fox. Grey Fox is like a little forward motion attack here. It's not too dissimilar to Raiden's like roll from Metal Gear Solid, you know? Kind of reminds me of that. There's a lot of range on that fucking down air. Like, he is like rolling left and right now, being temporarily invincible and shit. That's a good point, he is in Smash. Actually, is he in Ultimate? Did he come back in Ultimate? Yes. I don't really use the assist trophies too much, so I can't say I've ever seen him. Shut the fuck up. I think he's only in like a few locations today, but I'm just struggling to find them. Oh wait. Right, now, Grey Fox literally has like a down B counter now. You see that? But I know how to avoid it. Fuck, I fell into that one now. think Konami would ever sell the rights to Metal Gear? I don't. Like, I think they should license out Metal Gear. I've said this so much, okay? Because again, that's what Sega does with a lot of their IPs. You know, they license it out so other developers and publishers can make games for it. Konami should just do that with fucking everything. Speaking of gaming controversies, were we speaking of gaming controversies? Oh my god, Link Mario Samus, why are you talking about that? Why would you bring that up? Why? You've just like farted in an elevator, but you're staying in there, you know? Fuck. Can I get via? Yeah, there we go. Still crazy to me that Konami is worth more than Sega, last I checked. I know, it's mental.
Remember me now. Can't be. You were killed in
Does Konami have any other major sources of income? I think they run like gyms, pachinko, and a bunch of other shite, mobile games.
What? Not again.
Like, that's a funny thing about a lot of the publishers in Japan. They just have their, like, fingers in so many pies, you know?
What's happening?
Grey Fox! That ninja is Grey Fox. I need our Peshware back.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
Oh yeah, they did make that Yu-Gi-Oh game, which is apparently doing really well, yeah.
But they revived him.
You can't say the same for Pro Evolution Soccer, or eFootball as they decided to rebrand it.
Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again?
Oh yeah, I definitely like the accents.
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone?
No, cool breeze, wished.
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this actually, because this is the first time I've played Metal Gear after playing like Police Knots, so I feel like I'm gonna like see these cutscenes and get them
The
now.
uniform is different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh. Well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
Is that true? All the fake names
It's
came. I didn't
TMD.
ken that.
It's
Shite.
designed to shoot down nuclear missiles, only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar. I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you say?
A railgun, you said?
Yeah.
Shh, like
Fire
Samus.
bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on its back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer,
More
Rivermore
stock
National
footage.
Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using
Rivermore.
NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this
I think it's down to like what footage was actually used, Leon. Like maybe this one's not as sensitive as the others.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn. Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault. The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father?
There was some weak dams. Why do I remember them being stronger? Yeah.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations.
Yeah, I'll always remember the day of the Hiroshima bomb because of this
we must
game.
have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start,
How do I change controller ports?
And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me.
Fuck.
In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override key.
Fuck.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
Do I try to beat him without it? That'll be hell.
I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I'm pretty sure I beat him once before, Leon, without it, but it was hard. I remember that.
Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
It's not even letting me get to the settings right now. Something's happened with the friggin' emulator. It's not letting me exit or anything right now.
Hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
If you die enough times, they tell you to shoot a statue bust of him to distract him.
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
So now we've got to go staring at all the soldiers' arses.
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here.
I think that's an understatement, though.
It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Yeah, this is all footage from Police Nuts.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12.
I don't know, Mega Boy, I do like those visual novel games that Kojima made. I don't know if I want to stream them though. Wasn't it like Paramedic that was the movie buff of the series? Look, it's a PS1 in it. Police notes. Oh my god, that was some proper stereo sound mixing right there. It was weird hearing that in a PS1 game. Major Zero loves Bond. Aye. He's well into that shite. What am I doing here? Gassy Masky. Right, I'm kind of just mucking about, seeing if there's anything I can pick up here. Ration, don't mind that. Oh man, this is gonna be hell. Fighting Psycho Mantis. This might be where I have to call the stream, guys, but we'll try him a few times, alright? We'll see how far we get. Why it doesn't let you change sides? I think it does, Mega Boy. It's just something's up with it. I actually did this a wee while ago when I was testing it. You're supposed to be able to just hit escape and it like pauses the emulation, goes back to the menu, but it's not doing that right now. Something's went wrong. So, again, in the worst case, I can save the game and like go back to it after. So it's no problem really. I'm not sure about that yet. Hopefully it does have like a disc changing feature thing that I can use. Because wouldn't that be shite if I get to like disc 2 and it's like, no, you can't use this, pal. I've not used Duck Station at all, man. I wouldn't know yet. Woo-wee. Right, okay. Do you still have your dazzle? It's in a bag somewhere, Eggman. Alright. I don't think I could use it anymore, though. That's her. Watch how fast Meryl changes her clays here. Although she doesn't really...
Don't move.
I suppose she doesn't do it quite quick enough because she's not quite finished yet.
That's the second
second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
Yeah, I'm using an American BIOS right now.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself.
Oh yeah, mind this and oh, she's not wearing a bra.
The uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this?
I got dazzled because of you.
I was a fan of Foxhound way back.
I made
guys like
one video of
None of
Portal
that
and
gene
Loose.
therapy
Realised my
like there
laptop
is
was too
today.
shit.
You
I know what it's like to have a shite laptop.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Alright.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
I appreciate that they put that sound effect in there.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
we override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful.
Alright, sad music cue.
Make up the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always
Well, that blur effect looks okay. Must be the ray tracing.
I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father. He was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you?
Sorry, they're in the lassie's toilet. Nobody's gonna come in here.
But now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh. So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Can you imagine if, like, Meryl was a Resident Evil character, and she's only got like 8 slots, you know, to put items in. Okay.
The door to the commander's room is secured
It's
at level
like
5. This card
I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm trying to make like a funny joke about the fact that she's literally pulled like 3 things out of her chest area in this cutscene. So that's where all our inventory would go, basically.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than
You know, 4 for each boob, pretty much.
Point man. Follow me.
Okay, right. Let's save the game. This might be very bad.
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
Alright. Jill could carry more items because women, you know, that's a good point. Aye, because you could carry more as in Resi 1.
Talk to you later, Snake.
Okay, now, let me think here. Honestly, I might as well, like, close the fucking emulator down and start it back up again, guys. Let me try this real quick. Bear with me. I don't know what this is going to do to the stream here. Okay, that's it dead. It's just like a screenshot of thingy now. Right. Okay, so there is a change disk thing. Okay, I think it's still going. Can I resume here? Continue? Okay, I can continue. Right, that's cool. So all I need to do is close it down like this, and I should be able to switch controller ports, hopefully. Fucking hell. Let's just give it a go.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
No, you'll see in a minute, Eggman Jr. Going to look at Meryl and make her blush. Oh yeah, let's be anime as fuck. Hold on. Yeah, but...
What? What is it? What are you staring at?
Mm-hmm. Getting all pink there, hen.
Come on, Snake.
Meryl's actually in like police knots too, because
Stare at me like that.
right, this is true, right? Okay, because like police knots has this thing where certain female characters, because it's a point and click game, that if you click on the tits of the female character, Jonathan, the female character that you're talking to, Jonathan will actually go and like squeeze their tits, right? And you know, Hideo Kojima once said in an interview that he regales having to go to Sony, and for the PlayStation version of Police Knots, they had to tone down the jiggle of the tits. You know, Sega didn't give a fuck. Sega was like, "Oh, make them as wobbly as you want, Kojima. We don't mind." But PlayStation was like, "No, they can't wobble more than this." So every time you touched like a woman's tits in that game on the PlayStation, it was just like that. You know, they were solid. You know, and there was a... Meryl is in Police Knots, but she is one of the very few female characters that will not yet let you touch her tits unless... And I never did this, right? Because there's like a training shooting area in that game. Because, you know, Police Knots also uses the gun comm thing. And if you beat Meryl's score, then she'll let you, like, touch her tits. I never did it, but... Yeah, it's a hard training mission, but there you go. If you want to play Police Knots... There's a little side quest you can do. Is Police Knots? I don't think so, Bandicoot. I think it's... No, it's in fact, it's definitely not. It's just literally a character that Kojima liked to recycle. Because keep in mind, Metal Gear Solid was the first game where this was like his first like big blockbuster. So I think he just liked the idea of having all these connections throughout all his games, you know? Just like, just like a film director would, I suppose, you know? Sounds like a lion when you do. Well, when you touch Meryl's tits, sounds like a lion. Alright, it's okay. Let's give this a go. I probably should have went back and got some ammo, potentially.
Snake, let's hurry up and go to the commander's room.
Oh, bastard. Nah, well, I've saved anyway, so it should be okay. Yeah, I probably could have went back there, got some more ammo.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Why do you sound like you have a gas mask on? Right, so you could shoot this, did somebody tell me? Oh, aye, if you go into first person mode, you'll actually see through Meryl's eyes here. And that's actually true of Psycho Mantis as well. Steady on, Eggman Jr. I mean, I know I was literally just talking about Meryl's tits. I literally gave a whole anecdote. But still.
How do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me.
Now Meryl's making Snake blush.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Now Snake is a lassie basher.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
Oh, we quoted Psycho Mantis a lot as well, actually. Now that I think about it. Right, I don't have any Castlevania saves on this memory card, sadly. I think it is objective, yeah.
I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past.
Yeah, now he's like reviewing you about how...
Methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves.
Hmm?
You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission.
Hey, hey.
You are extremely careful of traps.
We're getting high praise from Psycho Mantis here.
Cautious, but you are a coward.
Maybe know that bit.
Still don't believe me.
This is where he reads the memory card. This is so much better if you're playing the GameCube version, because, you know, you literally get to hear Psycho Mantis say, "You like to play Super Mario Sunshine. You like The Legend of Zelda."
You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless.
I just don't need to.
I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller.
It doesn't vibrate, Psycho Mantis.
Down as fast as you can. That's good.
You can't do fuck all.
By the power of my will alone.
It's no doing fuck. It's no doing anything.
What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Right. Very good, Kojima. Right, okay. Let's close the emulator here. Okay. I'm scared I'm gonna lose this here, because if I muck about a bit too much. Let's see here, because I don't even know if you could do... I don't think you could do this while the game's running. I don't think you can. Shite. Surely there's an emulator out there that takes into account, you know, Metal Gear Solid's one of the most popular games. Surely we should give them some way of doing this. Unless, let me think here. Unless I save a state. Okay, that's that state saved, right? So let me see here. This is gonna be an adventure in itself, guys, getting this to run. Okay, so if that state saved, I'm gonna have to exit the emulator. Okay, that's it. That's me exited. Let's put it back on. Okay. And let's muck about with our gamepad. Port 2, pad 1. Okay. Oh shit, I need to use that thing, don't I? Ah. Right, use that. Okay. And let's load that state. Well, I think we have to run the ISO first. Okay, that's the ISO running. Can you see the game again? Right, hold on. I use can, cool. Let me just close the emulator again. And load that state. Right, am I in slot 2 now? I'm not in slot 2. It's all going wrong. Let's try that again. Hold on. I'm using a third-party plugin for the controller, Bandicoot, so I don't know if this is going to work properly for you or not. Okay, let me load the state again, just so I get back. Okay, then we'll exit with that state loaded, and we'll try to hook up our controller, which we can't do because... No wait, gamepads, port 2. No, I can't. I have to close the emulator again. See, this is why it's a bit iffy. You have to keep closing and reopening the emulators to do certain shit. The other method for beating them. Oh, okay, right. Okay, let's see here. Port 1. So, unless... Oh god, this is going to be a pain in the tits. This is going to be a pain in the tit. Okay, I think I'm going to have to delete all my configuration for pad 1. Oh, man. Right, let's do that. Okay. So, port 2. I have to configure this. Oh, man. No, I could have done it from there. Wait, what the fuck did I just pick? Gamepads, port 2. Yes, pad 1. Pad 1. Okay, that should be it selected. Okay, let's go for it. Run the ISO. Now I load the state. I'm sure there's a shortcut for running and loading states. Yeah, it's F1 and F3. I should probably... Okay. And then my controller won't work. Unless, what if I... This is gonna be very ambitious here. I have my Xbox controller here. Why don't I literally... I don't know. No, that's not gonna work. Fuck. Right. Guys, I think we need to call this here. I'm gonna have to go and experiment with this. I know it's probably fun to watch me fail, but it's not fun for me, so I'm gonna have to look up how I'm gonna do this. Or maybe I have to get good and actually beat them without using the second controller port. We'll see. But we've been gone for a while anyway. That's a good place to wrap up, I think. Yeah. We also die a certain number of times. We might have to resort to that. We might. It's just so much better to change a controller port, you know? Why can't I just do that? But whatever. Anyway, guys, that's that for tonight. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, I will see yous after. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.